all the beautiful people there. Welcome to another Each year, March 21 is recognized and commemorated as World Down Syndrome Day. In Canada, approximately 1 in every 800 babies are born with Down syndrome. Down syndrome occurs when an individual has an extra partial copy of chromosome 21. It is not yet known why this syndrome occurs, but Down syndrome has always been a part of human condition. People with Down syndrome attend school, work, participate in discussions that affect them, have meaningful relationships, vote, and contribute to society in many wonderful ways. Today, I would like to recognize and honor the contributions made by people with Down syndrome and their families. I have invited someone who's dedicated several years of his life to raise awareness, support, advocacy, and educating others about Down syndrome. Along with his wife, he's working passionately with helping families who have children with Down syndrome. Please welcome Paresh Mistry and his lovely wife, Anju Mistry, in my studio. Good morning, Paresh and Anju. How are you doing this morning?
Very good. Ekta, how are you?
I am good. So nice to see you both. It's a bright, sunny day.
It's beautiful.
And a very happy International Down Syndrome Day to you.
Oh, thank you very much. We're happy to be here. Thank you for having us today.
Paresh, I would like to know your interest and your journey into this cause.
Yeah, great question. So we got into this journey when our youngest daughter, Jaya, was born. She's now 13, going on to 14. But when she was born, a lot of things that Anju and I had to go through. And, we were lucky enough to be able to network with some other parents and met some other amazing individuals. And that helped us on our journey. And we decided to, partner with other parents and create a group to help others along their journey as well.
So you started this organization?
Yeah, so actually we're an amalgamation of two organizations. So collectively we have over 30 years experience within this sector with not-for-profit. And basically Anju, myself, some other parents started an organization, and then we merged with another organization that had been in existence for 25 years already. And here we are. We're now the Down Syndrome Association Appeal. We're one of the largest Down syndrome associations in Ontario. And our mission is to help other families in need and help them along their journey.
Okay, let's have a look at the welcome video made by my team.
Excellent.
Okay, I have to tell with my viewers that we didn't add Anju in the video because she agreed to join us today morning. So we only have Paresh, but welcome Anju. Viewers, this beautiful couple They run this organization known as Down Syndrome Association of Peel. Paresh Mistry is the president and Anju is the secretary. Paresh, I would like to know what programs do you run in this organization?
Great question. So we actually do a couple of different things. We have regular networking opportunities for the parents, which is really important for the parents and the children. So as you saw in the video, we had like Christmas party, Halloween party, picnics, all those fun things that you need to get the community together. So that's one of the things we do. The other thing that we do is we provide educational resources. So we will provide, we used to, pre-COVID, we would do it in person to person in a boardroom. We would get an educational speaker, a subject matter expert to come and talk to our parents. So, but we now have even continued to do that remotely. We've had some good success with that. Mm-hmm. Then the last thing is the awareness. So one of the things we want to do is promote awareness of not just what Down syndrome is. You can go to any website and read what it is, as you so well articulated earlier on, but what the challenges are for families in society when you have a child with Down syndrome and what you're not getting from the government and the healthcare services. But back to your question about services, we've actually started something a little while back, and it's really grown very well. And it's a speech and language and reading therapy program for children. So we've actually been able to subsidize the cost for parents who have Down syndrome children to go and get these programs for their kids at a reduced cost so they can continue getting the development support that their children need.
You're talking about the reduced cost and all these expenses. Doesn't government support you people?
Initially, when we started this program, it was all from our own fundraising dollars that we would help support it. But I'm happy to say we were actually lucky to receive a grant from the Ontario Trillium Foundation based on the work we're doing. I think they recognize that it's a valuable and much needed effort within the community. So we did receive a sizable grant to continue with these services for the next year.
So you mean the Ontario government paid you, or they're supporting you as an organization, but not as a parent of a special need child?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, there are programs out there that the government provides families with special needs children. Unfortunately, those programs are very limited. So we have a development center for children with special needs, but to get into there, it's a waiting list. And the waiting list can last about 2 years to get into the program. There's some sort of, there's some funding available also for children with special needs. But again, there's a wait list and there's limited resources. So parents are left without nothing at the end. I mean, they're put on waiting lists for several programs that can take years and years to get into, years to get funding from the government. But our children can't wait, right? The first 6 years of development of a child is very, very important, where you're building that foundation, where we can't wait 1 or 2 years till the funding comes in or till our spot opens up for our child. So we have to look at our own resources and say, okay, what do we need to do to provide for our child today, so that they can develop today? So most times we have to reach out of our own pockets to be able to provide those programs or provide those resources to our kids. So what we've done with Down Syndrome Association Appeal is we said, you know what, you don't have to wait with us. Does your child need speech and language? Does your child need to learn how to read? We can provide that to you at a substantially reduced cost. Where a service can cost $130 for a session, with Down Syndrome Association Appeal, you're paying maybe $20 a session.
That's a lot of difference.
Yeah, we've been able to reduce the cost and subsidize it for our families so that they're able to get the services they need today and not 2 years from down the road.
That's a lot of effort. I really appreciate what you're sharing with me. Firstly, you have other issues than taking care of additional, monetary. What was your first reaction, Paresh, when you came to know about this condition of your daughter?
Great question. So, you do tests during the pregnancy that tell you along the way. Our tests never indicated anything. So, needless to say, when Jaya was born, it was a shock, right? I will say that we were blindsided. But I think going back to my point about awareness, what was really, I guess, disappointing was how the doctor at the time, which wasn't our regular obstetrician, but how they deliver the news on a Down syndrome child, right? Instead of saying, hey, congratulations, you have a healthy, beautiful baby girl. There may be some other healthcare things that we need to talk about because we think she may have Down syndrome. He basically came to us and said, we have reason to believe your child has Down syndrome. And one of the people in the hospital be in touch with you. And basically he was very sorry about it. And this is the reaction you typically get, right? And this is back to the awareness piece, right? So really, like when a child is born, whether they have Down syndrome or they don't have Down syndrome, it should be a joyous moment. It shouldn't be something where people are negative or feeling sad.
Yeah, definitely. Ritu, Anju, how difficult was it for you? Because you already had two daughters and then child with certain conditions. How difficult was for you to take care of? What challenges did you face?
To be honest with you, I mean, I was shocking and surprised at the beginning. And my biggest thing was, I didn't know a lot about Down syndrome, to be honest with you. All I knew was I see the children walking in the mall or whatever, but I didn't know a lot about Down syndrome. So, my first thing was educate myself on Down syndrome. What is it? Mm-hmm. What is the impact? What is the future of my child? Yeah. And then the second most important thing was just love my baby. I treated her as my baby, as my other two girls, and I raised her. I did everything with her that I did with my other two. We went to the park. We went to community programs. We did like everything. I did everything with her that I did with my other two girls, and I just loved her and cared for her, celebrated every single milestone that she achieved, and that was it. I didn't treat her any differently.
No, that's very good, because child is a child. And if you see, some of the children with such conditions are one of the most beautiful babies you can see all over, even in the fashion and model agencies as well. They go out and look for such cute babies. They are one of the most adorable babies. Talking about the school, how challenging or how difficult was it? Because school is a very important part of each child. So did you send her to a special need children's school, or how did you go for this?
No, I mean, right now she's in a Peel Board of Education public school. She's with her peers. Education is a challenging time where you really need to learn and the system, know what your rights are as a student, as a parent, making sure that she has the resources that she needs and that she's in a safe environment. So those are our main goals in the school. She grew up all the way up from elementary school up to grade 6. She was with her peers in a regular classroom. She was getting the support she needed. Grade 6 came along, and then we realized, the gap of learning is growing bigger and bigger between Jaya and her peers. She's becoming a little bit more socially distant. She doesn't have the same interest, and she's not getting the support she needed in the classroom. So when Paresh and I made the very difficult decision at that point to say, maybe inclusion for Jaya in a regular classroom is not the best thing for her. So for grade 7, we had moved her into a special education class, which is a developmentally delayed classroom, where she's with other children that are at the same level that she's at. She is thriving in that classroom.
She loves it.
She loves it. She has the support that she needs with the one-on-one learning that's developed for her. So that learning is for her, based on her needs and her level. She's built great relationships and great friendships within that classroom. So truly, you have to look at your child and figure out what is the best needs for that child? Where are they? What level are they at? And what works best for them? I'm not one to say that you have to do this or you have to do that. No, you have to look at your child, because as a parent, we know our children the best.
Yes.
I just want to add to that. Every child develops differently, right? Mm-hmm. So we made the decision at a certain age, based on what we heard from the school, that she could continue in a normal classroom, but it was becoming more and more challenging. So it's time to move her. We know families that put their children in these other classrooms earlier, right? And because they needed to, and the child thrived. So my advice to any parent out there is, your child better than anyone. You're the best advocate for them. You talk to the schools and do what you feel is best for your child, and take advantage of the resources that are available.
Yeah, I understand. Thanks for explaining so nicely. Do you get other support from the government as well to run this program, apart from the speech therapy that you're doing?
No, that's a great question. I just want to, and I shall emphasize, we're 100% volunteer based. We're grassroots. None of us get paid for any of our work, anything we do. So everything we've done is 100% out of fundraising, out of our own blood, sweat, and tears. The support we got just recently, this grant, is very specific to the speech and language therapy programs to continue. But everything else we do, all the networking, all the social events, all that sort of thing, comes from our own fundraising efforts. So we really are a true volunteer-based organization.
So not due to COVID, I don't think there are a lot of fund organizing activities that one can do, or I don't know how you're running this. How has things been in COVID-19?
Yeah, it's definitely put a damper. We usually do a big gala every year to raise funds where we have a nice dinner and drinks, and we've had to put that on hold for health and safety, precautions due to COVID. But we are starting to do some things online in terms of fundraising, and hopefully we can continue doing that. And I also think as, the market opens up a little bit, hopefully, knock on wood, this summer things open up, we can start to do some more regular, face-to-face interaction and get to see people and do our regular fundraising. But there is, we still fundraise throughout the year. There's so many people that come to us and say, hey, I didn't make your gala. I didn't have a chance to contribute. How can I contribute and fundraise to your cause? I would just say, visit our website, www.dsap.ca, and we have a nice big donate button. So you can click on and donate whatever you feel comfortable to help us to continue to do the programs that we're doing.
Yeah. May I make a request? Next time, if you do a gala, please do invite my organization also. We would like to be a part of it.
100%. You and all your viewers, 100%.
Sure. Anju, may I ask you to bring Jaya now, please?
For sure. Jaya?
She's been waiting all morning.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah.
Bring her in the middle.
Oh, here, Jaya, 1 second. Get it for a second. You switch with
And
me.
you guys are wearing such a nice, lovely, similar T-shirts. You're promoting your organization in this cause?
Yeah. So it says, what makes you different makes you beautiful. These are from the Down Syndrome Association Appeal. It has our logo on the back, which I can't show you now, but and this is also part of our fundraising. So if anyone would like a T-shirt, go to our website. You can purchase the T-shirt as well. So this is Jaya.
Hello, Jaya. Oh, you look so cute. Hi. Say hello to me. Oh. I have two beautiful daughters like you. And they talk a lot. And they don't listen to me at times. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, Jaya.
Same with Jaya.
This is a similar story everywhere. Hello.
Hello.
What grade are you in, Jaya?
Grade 8.
Wow, big girl. Do you have good friends?
Yep.
Oh, who's your best friend?
I don't know.
Who's your best friend? No, don't be
Too
shy.
many.
Oh, wow. Too many. So do you go to visit their house or they come to visit you?
Yeah.
Right now, we can't visit anyone, but
Don't mind that.
we will.
Yeah, we will.
She's going stir crazy like the rest of us.
Yeah.
That's so sweet. You got such a lovely daughter. Oh.
Don't be shy.
I have a quick question from both of you. If she's growing, if she's a teenager, tomorrow she goes out, she has a crush on somebody, she wants to go out for a date, she wants to marry, would you allow her?
You know what? The sky's the limit.
Yes.
I don't treat her any differently than I do my other two girls. We treat them, we try to teach them to be honest, be responsible, to do the right thing. And we have to trust them to be able to do that. She wants to be a teacher when she grows up.
She wants to be a music teacher.
We're
encouraging her.
encouraging her to be a teacher. We are now in the process of getting her set up for high school. And it's a big decision in terms of what we want to do for high school. So.
Yes.
But yeah, we always say them, sky's the limit. Whatever you're passionate about, what your goals are, do it. Reach for it.
Absolutely. Sky is the limit. Let your child grow, bloom. Let them do whatever they want to do. Quality educational programs, stimulating home environment, a good healthcare system. They help people with Down syndrome to lead a fulfilling and productive life. I am so glad you guys joined me today. You shared your story. And just keep on doing the wonderful work you're doing. And a lot of love to Jaya. Jaya, keep in touch with me. In case if your parents don't listen, call me, message me, text me, email me. I'm always there for you. We can always go out for ice cream or a drive when this COVID gets over. Thank you so much, Anju, Paresh, and Jaya.
Can I add
having you? Yes, of course. Say.
I have one quick thing. Just today, as you mentioned, is World Down Syndrome Day, and this is global. So our organization is supporting a worldwide global dance-a-thon to help celebrate. And I mean global. This is actually from Australia all the way to the States. And anyone can attend. We're actually going to be setting a Guinness World Record. So
wow.
This is the largest coordinated effort for Down syndrome anywhere in the world. And I would encourage all your viewers, please join, attend. It's a dance-a-thon. It's a lot of fun. Just go to our website again, dsap.ca. You can download the details, and I hope
Yeah,
to see
I've already shared the link. It's going in the bottom.
excellent. We hope to see everyone there and help us break a world Guinness record in
Yes.
support of Down syndrome.
God bless you all and help you grow, prosper. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, Anju, Jaya, Paresh. Jaya, say bye.
Bye.
Oh, wow. That was a beautiful, lovely couple, and they're doing passionately so much of work to bring awareness among the society, the people, about Down syndrome people. That was all for this segment. Thank you so much.